So when you work out for bodybuilding, not, like I don't want to be super muscular,
Hmm.
but to reshape my body and to put muscle in the parts that is gonna give me a nice physique. With every single workout, you're breaking down muscle fibers, and that's how muscle grows. You break apart the fibers, and then you put on protein and amino acids to build the fibers stronger and bigger. So that's what happened. So these 40 grams that I was eating as a raw vegan, high carb, low fat, low protein served me just to keep living, just to keep me alive. But once my protein muscle broke with every single workout, my body's like, okay, hair is not important. We actually need to repair a wound that is happening on a continuous basis after every workout that this woman is inflicting on us. So hair is not important. This is where the protein needs to go. So I realized, you know what? Working out requires protein.
Okay. And so,
Yeah.
so part of this shift happened because you made a shift from more cardio into more resistance training.
Yeah.
And this due to your um, just pursuing you talk about body recomposition, but
Yes.
just having the type of physique that's the most healthy, which is more muscular, more kind of fit, not so much like the lean runner, but more um, having more muscle composition. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, so that's some, along the lines. I was doing this, tweaking my diet, seeing the effects, and also consuming literature and content from other people that were more experienced than me. And at the same time, I learned this term, body recomposition, meaning your body basically is formed like what gives you the weight and your shape is based on your bone structure, your muscle, your skeletal muscle, and the subcutaneous fat that you have. And sometimes, if somebody has a big belly, it's the visceral fat that you have. So, body recomposition means that you are basically melting the fat while at the same time you're putting more density in your bones and in your musculature.
Okay.
So let's let's put myself as an example again because I cannot talk about somebody else, right? Not that I love talking about me, but I can see it in my own journey. When I was a runner, I used just to give you an example, okay? When I was a runner, high carb, low protein, low fat, I used to eat around 2,500 calories, right? 2,500 calories. And that gave me the body composition of somebody who is skinny, skinny fat because I was accumulating body fat in my trunk. I didn't never had like the hourglass. We can do another video about like ladies who promote like flat belly all the time. It's not healthy. But I never had that figure because my body composition was more towards my muscles getting weaker and accumulating
Okay.
more fat. So that's the skinny fat look. I will never gain a lot of weight to make me look obese or overweight or fat because of my sport, because eating 2,500 calories on a consistent basis and burning those excess calories by running, I will never gain the weight. But eventually, with age, you lose muscle fibers.
I see. I see.
Yes.
And this is called sarcopenia, right? When
Yeah.
when when muscle starts to leave the body, right? And this is
Yeah. If
this
you don't use your muscle, you
aging. It's
lose.
aging process, yes?
It's part of the aging process. If you go to any nursing home, you see how, like some people have prominent bellies, but their shoulders look very, like this. Their legs, most 70-year-old guys' legs, they look like sticks, right? And
Oh,
they have prominent trunk and central area, but everything else is so weak. Same with women. So I started noticing, I mean, I never reached that point, but I was like, why? You know, I look slim. I never increased sizes. My weight was 120 pounds. My size was zero, but it's just the way my body is structured. I don't look good and I don't feel good. And yeah, I just realized I need more shape. I need more biceps, more deltoids, maybe more glutes, maybe more quads. So body recomposition means that with time, with proper diet, proper protein supplementation, proper training, you are gonna keep melting the fat Your size is going to stay the same, or maybe it's going to increase a little bit more because the muscles, but your bone density is going to be much better. You could recover from osteopenia and osteoporosis, and you're gonna weigh more. That's the thing. Before I was size zero, 120 pounds. Now I'm size two or size zero sometimes, but I weigh 130 pounds. And I
Okay.
don't look overweight because I muscle
Mm.
weights more than fat.
Yes. Okay.
So I recompose my body in a way, and I did a DEXA scan to prove it. I just need time to make all this type of content, but a DEXA scan gives you an idea of how the percentage of fat, bone, and muscle that you have in your body. So I
Okay.
remember when I started training back in the days, maybe in the first DEXA scan that I did was around 2020, and my body fat percentage was around 26%. And even the trainer was like, "You don't look as at 26%, you look, slimmer than that." And I said, "Well, I had 26." And then after I trained for a year or so, my bone density was, to the roof, very good. My muscle mass was, green, green, all green, check mark, green. And then my body fat percentage was 23, 22%. But I weighed
Okay.
more.
Wow, 10 pounds more.
Yes.
And so just to be clear, this is not it's not just about, having the kind of body that we want, materialistically, or, looking sexy, or, having a certain physique. You're really trying to beat the aging process, and you're doing this for health reasons, to try to have the most healthy body. Am I understanding that correctly?
To be honest, I do it for both reasons.
Sure.
Once you realize it's motivational to see how your body's transforming and how you're able to preserve other tissues, without compromising the things that make me a woman, like long hair, my collagen. I mean, collagen is protein. At the end of the day, it's just another name. But I could see I don't know if you find old content of mine, but I can see how my skin looked thinner in a way, like more papery, and now it's more full. Maybe because I have more weight, of course, but it doesn't look bad. It doesn't look like I'm overweight. It's
It looks
just,
great. It looks great. You look very radiant, I have to say.
oh,
So
thank you. I used to put some makeup, but yes, it's definitely helping not only, building muscle, but also other parts of my body that require this important macronutrient. And at the end of the day, it's that. Now,